brutal out here.
Welcome to beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, where we're here for the third race of the PPCS Cup Series season. Qualifying about to begin. We'll come back to update you after qualifying with who's on the pole and who's starting where. Race about to begin. Starting first, we have Dave Blaney. Second, Jeremy Mayfield. In row 1, we have Dave Blaney and Jeremy Mayfield. Row 2, Ricky Rudd and Jesusi starting 4th, highest out of the 6 competitors in the game. Row 3, Bobby Labonte and Timo Totodile getting another great start and hopefully a great finish. Row 4, Jacob Edison and Riley Reed. Row 5, Glock Chan and Johnny Benson. Row 6, Red Hat Gaming and Ryan Newman. Row 7, Jeff Green, last week's winner, and Bill Elliott. Then we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jerry Nadeau. Kevin Harvick and Tony Stewart. Kyle Petty and Jimmy Spencer. Ricky Craven and Dale Jarrett. Rusty Wallace and Scott Wimmer. Ward Burton and Joe Nemechek. Matt Kenseth starting way back in the field after being first in the standings. Could be a chance for the other drivers to catch up to Kenseth. Greg Biffle, Hermie Sadler and Masella, Labonte and Park, Sadler and Bodine, Kurt Busch and John Andretti, Boris Sad and Stackpole, Ken Schrader and Jack Sprague, followed by Myers and Mike Skinner. Race about to get underway as the cars get ready to fire it up. And they're off for their first pace lap. We'll get you settled with pole sitter Dave Blaney as the pace car exits the track. Car's accelerating fast now, and green flag in the air here at Las Vegas. Ricky Rudd going low real quickly. And 3 wide into turn 1. Rudd, Blaney, Mayfield. Rudd gonna try to go under. He can't do it. Blaney. Oh, huge run by Ricky Rudd coming into turn 3 and 4. And Ricky Rudd will take the lead coming out of turn 4. Dave Blaney might have something for him, but it doesn't appear so, as Jeremy Mayfield will pass him for second. Rudd going into turns 3 and 4. He's got a big lead now. Well, not as big as I thought, but Rudd's got a pretty big lead now. As you see Bobby Labonte holding up 24, Jacob Edison, who's past Jesusi now. And Glock Chan running close behind, also having passed Jesusi. Mayfield looking to get on Rudd's bumper soon. Now, with 54 laps in this race, we can expect to see probably 2 to 3 pit stops. I would expect 2, maybe a third pit stop. Really depends. Maybe a pit stop every 15 laps, so maybe 3. Blaney going inside now, attempting to go inside on Ricky Rudd. Rudd will play the block. Maintain the lead. So turns 3 and 4. Ricky Rudd will lead another lap here at Las Vegas. Red Hat Gaming kind of alone by himself on the low lane. He'll slot in behind Jeff Green. As now Blaney behind Rudd, followed by Mayfield, Bobby Labonte, and Jeff Green. Some early struggles for the 31 team of Jesusi here. They just can't seem to get up to speed after a great qualifying lap. Kind of being blown by. They've fallen all the way back to 16th. And now battling with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Losing even more spots. Really just unfortunate for the 31 crew. Such promise heading into this race on the qualifying lap. And it just doesn't seem to be meant to be already early here for the 31. Getting a little bit of help from Johnny Benson, who might try to go low under her now. So we watch Kenseth try to make his way to the front early. Mayfield still running third. Getting challenged by Jeff Green. As Red Hat Gaming works his way past Bobby Labonte, moving into 5th. Rudd kind of pulling away a little bit. It's all about the miniature battles in the pack if Rudd's going to dominate here. But most notable battle right now. Seems as though the 19 is going to challenge the 6. Or the 77, sorry. The 19 will challenge the 77, and Jeremy Mayfield fighting for 3rd now. Sorry, fighting for 2nd. Getting a little bit of... they're kind of starting to line up. And Mayfield just doesn't seem to have a whole lot of speed, to be completely honest. And... he kind of held up Martin there. Martin had a good run. Just couldn't get going. As Mayfield struggling to keep his car ahead of Dave Blaney. As we reach the 10th lap of the race, Mayfield falls back to 3rd. Martin going low now. Sorry, Red Hat Gaming going low now. Gonna move into 4th, it appears. Yep. So Red Hat Gaming makes the move around. Here's Riley Reid, who struggled a little bit lately. A little bit further back, pushing Bobby Labonte. A little bit weird. Sigma Motorsports working with Joe Gibbs Racing. And Reid will make the move coming into the turns 1 and 2. Can't quite clear the 18, so they'll be side by side heading down the backstretch. Here in the battle for 6th place. Looking for some help from the 7, possibly. Doesn't seem to be getting much. Might be able to clear out of the corner, and Reid will clear Labonte. So, Riley Reid now moving into 5th place. So we go back to see Red Hat Gaming battling here with a 19 of Jeremy Mayfield for 3rd place. Red Hat's going to try to make the move out of the corner. Seems like passing in the corner is a bit harder here as the High Line gets a run off the turn. But they've still been able to, for the most part, clear. It just hasn't been quite as easy. Wondering if we'll possibly see them come down pit road sometime soon. Would not surprise me. As we go back to the leader. Mayfield passed now. Mayfield falling back a little bit. Blaney on Rudd's bumper now. See if Blaney can do anything about that. Gonna try to move low. Rudd following him. Blaney staying low. Gonna go for another shot at passing Rudd here. Can't quite match Rudd's pace down the backstretch. And here comes, it appears Ricky Rudd is pitting. Yes. So leader Ricky Rudd, lap 14, basically lap 15, gonna come into pit along with most of the pack, as a matter of fact. So Ricky Rudd leads them down pit road. You see alongside there, the 6 of Red Hat Gaming, the 48 of Riley Reed, the 30 of last week's winner, Jeff Green. They'll all file down pit road, giving Blaney the lead, not for long, but Dave Blaney will have the lead for at least a lap, possibly more if Blaney pulls off a better pit stop than Rudd. But hey, you'll see Rudd down in pit road now, along with Jeremy Mayfield. Mayfield's team hasn't been able to do a whole lot lately. Hasn't been great for Mayfield, so I'm sure that crew was hoping to get a good stop. It just doesn't seem to be working for Jeremy Mayfield. He'll lose a lot of spots on pit road falling behind Glock Chan. As we go on board with Ricky Rudd. Rudd now, a man on a mission. He's gonna try to catch 77 of Dave Blaney as Blaney comes down pit road. This should be a 3 pit stop race, judging by what we've seen so far. You can see, Rudd really likes to run on the wall, but he's going slow right now. Looks like caution might be out. Caution. Let's go on board with Bobby Labonte here. Inside Labonte's cockpit. Riding alongside the 88 of Dale Jarrett. And into the back, it looks like he gets into the 8. And then turns with the 97 hard into the wall. Problems for Bobby Labonte here. Not good for the 18 team, or the 97, or the 8. And we'll go back live now. Labonte is back out on the track. Running 42nd right now. The 48 looks like he kind of got stuck there with that pit cycle. Not sure what's going on there, but we'll go to the replay, or we went to the replay to see what happened to Bobby Labonte there. So I believe the active leader, maybe the 77 now? No. Okay, so new leader, Ricky Rudd, gets back to the lead. Blaney stuck back in 6th now. Glock Chan working her way into another strong run so far, 4th place. Really good run for the 6 of Red Hat Gaming. Let's take a look at where the 31 is. Running back in 25th. Looks like pace car coming down pit road. So we're going back green here now on lap 18. Driver's going very fast now. Into turn 1, here comes Red Hat Gaming for the lead. Can't clear him into the turn 1 and 2. Rudd gonna get a run off the turn. Let's see if Rudd can clear and go lower around Red Hat Gaming. Just manages to get around. And Rudd maintains the lead. Rudd carrying it into turns 3 and 4. Sorry, turns 1 and 2. Got Red Hat right behind, followed by Rusty Wallace, Glockchan, and the 77 of Dave Blaney. Red Hat hoping to make a move soon, as the 20 of Tony Stewart trying to move around the 15 of Glockchan. We'll see if he can do that now coming around. Into 3 and 4. Stewart does it. We'll go back to the 20 here, who's now got Matt Kenseth alongside him. They've both cleared the 15 of Glockchan, falling back a little bit off the restart. This is Dave Blaney, and Jeremy Mayfield just hasn't been able to put a whole lot of together recently. But then we've got Ricky Craven, and wow, blowing by into the corner, the 24 of Jacob Edison. Then as we go further back, found the 99 of Timo Totodile, who started high up in the pack. Hasn't put much of a run together, it feels. Followed by 2 positions back, the 31 of Jesusi. So it's looking like a little bit more mixed of a day for the Wet and Wild Racing here. Now, one car I haven't seen in a while, as we see back there, the 48 of Riley Reed running 33rd. Obviously, that's not a great look, because they got the 8 of Dale Earnhardt Jr., who was obviously involved in a little bit of that wreck with Kurt Busch, who's just not running with the pack. And the 18 of Bobby Labonte, who's even worse. Labonte just struggling to get up to speed. We'll see Labonte's last lap, 34.757. When we go over, compare that to current leader in the 21 of Ricky Rudd, almost a full 2 seconds slower. It's not a good sign for the 21, as here's Tony Stewart, now running second. So Stewart made a move around quite a few people. Red Hat Gaming appears to have fallen back to 5th, as Dave Blaney tries to go under Red Hat Gaming. We'll go on board with the 21 now for a lap. See what Rudd is thinking and doing here. Kind of pulling away. From the 20. Bobby Labonte at the back of the pack still just can't get up to speed. So we go a bit back in the pack. There we have Tony Stewart running second, Rusty Wallace third, hoping to make a move for second. He'll at least get a good run. Not sure if he'll actually get around him. So there's the 77. 77 might help Rusty, doesn't look like it. And Rusty can't seem to quite get around him. Might be able to do it now. No, Rusty Wallace unable to make the pass around Tony Stewart. Stewart maintains second. Dave Blaney fourth. Kenseth fifth. Here's Red Hat Gaming hoping to move into the top 5. Not going to get it on this turn, I don't think. Almost. They're going to be side by side at the very least coming to the line here to mark the end of lap 28. Halfway point of the race. And Red Hat Gaming does clear now. Looking back at Glock Chan running 7th. Not a bad race for the 15 crew. Twenty-one making his way down pit road. Lots of cars coming down to the pits. Lots of cars on pit road. Not sure who stayed out. But we'll watch the race off pit road here. The 21 will win it off. Ricky Rudd back to the lead as they come off pit lane. Or back to the lead of this pack at least. Depends on what kind of pitting strategies are going on. But I don't believe anyone will be able to pass Rudd since they're all going to be coming down pit road right now. Or they're probably already down pit road right now. This means at least one more stop required. I would assume only one more. 15 or so laps from now. But you never know. As Rudd should regain the lead now through 3 and 4. As cars make their way down pit road. Rusty Wallace getting off pit road. Just as the 21 comes in to the picture and enters out of 3 and 4 and onto the front stretch. Rudd now the leader of this race, but we might have a leg change very, very soon as the 20 of Tony Stewart going low. Not quite able to clear the 21 yet. Will he be able to do it on the back straightaway here? Not quite, and the 21 of Ricky Rudd places a block. Nowhere for the 20 to go. Of course, the 17 running just behind. Then the 24 of Jacob Edison, the 6 of Red Hat Gaming, the 2 of Rusty Wallace, the 77 of Dave Blaney, the 9 of Bill Elliott, the 43 of John Andretti, 15 of Glock Chan, struggling to stay in the top 10 now. Still a great run for this team. They've just been putting some work in ever since they struggle in the first race of the year. Riley Reed running 21st. 22nd, Kyle Petty. Boris Sad, 27th. Ward Burton. Timo Totodile, now 35th. Really stuck back in the pack. Not running slow by any definition of the word. Just stuck in the back of the pack. I'm not sure if the car stuck a lap down. Similar struggles for Jesusi. Not running slow, but stuck in the back of the pack for no particular reason. Really unfortunate series of outings for this crew. As just looking at the position, Zusi's running faster than a fair number of the cars around her, including the 8 of Dale Earnhardt, who's clearly got some damage, but is Managing to stick it out there. Same with Timo Totodile. 2 cars that are sticking out there. We'll go back to see if the lead has changed. No, the 21 of Ricky Rudd remains the leader. Kenseth trying to go under the 20. Should be able to make the move. And Matt Kenseth into second place, assuming all goes well. Kenseth in second indeed. Now, looking for 4th position, we've got a little bit of a battle back there. Tony Stewart and Red Hat Gaming fighting now. So's Rusty Wallace, but we've got a new lead change possibly. Kenseth finally going to try to end Rudd's reign of terror here. And he'll do it. At least for a short period of time. Not sure if Rudd will get the run back off the corner. He does get a decent run off the corner, but Matt Kenseth can't quite clear him. Now he finally will. Matt Kenseth, your new leader. Kenseth's just been a beast, a force to be reckoned with. Kenseth's been the beast that simply could not be slain so far this season. And so Matt Kenseth leading in yet another race. I believe Kenseth's pretty much led at some point in every race. I don't know if he led previous race at Rockingham, but he was at least running up front the entire day at Rockingham. So as we go through the field, obviously Matt Kenseth, you're the leader. Ricky Rudd running second. Rusty Wallace third. Jacob Edison fourth with Tony Stewart fifth. Sixth for Red Hat Gaming. Seventh for Dave Blaney, a bit further behind all the other cars. There's a big separation. Glock Chen in 8th. Bill Elliott 9th. Ryan Newman 10th. Myers 11th, 12th for John Andretti, 13th for Kevin Harvick, 14th Dale Jarrett, 15th Terry Labonte, 16th Ricky Craven, 17th Jeremy Mayfield, who was good at the start of the race, hasn't been able to do much since then. Jack Sprague 18th, 19th Masella, 20th for Riley Reed, finally working his way back up there. $32 for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Timo Totodile still stuck back in the pack. Timo Totodile running 34th right now. Really not what you want to see for that sit-go Ford. Just hasn't been able to do much. Skinner just behind, followed by Green, Sadler, Zusi. I don't know what's up with this car. This car's gotten a good start to every race and just not been able to do anything with it. Running 39th now. In what's been a disastrous year for Jesus so far, even though we're only 3 races into the year. Calling it anything less than a disaster would simply be not truthful. As Kenseth's running up on lap traffic here in Bobby Labonte, behind him Wallace has now taken second, Rudd fading back a bit to third, Mark Martin fourth, Red Hat Gaming fourth, Jacob Edison fifth, Tony Stewart sixth, Blaney seventh, Glock Chen 8th yet again, and we go back to the fight for the lead, or at least as close to fight as you can get. Pretty much complete and utter domination with Matt Kenseth pulling away a bit from Rusty Wallace, at least until he ran up on his lap car. Lap car could cause some trouble here for the 17 crew. Ooh. Labonte won't move out of the way, and that'll give Wallace a little bit of time to catch up. The question, will the 18 come and block Wallace? Wallace goes high, could get stuck behind the 18 here, won't. And now, I can only imagine that Matt Kenseth isn't very happy with that. A lap car holding Kenseth up. Kenseth clocking a 33.934, while Rusty Wallace clocks a faster lap. You can only imagine gaining a tenth of a second or losing a tenth of a second because of a lap car wouldn't make Kenseth a very happy camper here in that 17. He keeps the lead though, so I'm sure for now he can deal with it. But if he loses the lead to Wallace now in the next couple laps, which it's looking like he might, Look for the 17 crew to be pretty angry. Kenseth coming down pit road now, as is Wallace. The lap car stays out, which could spell disaster for Kenseth later on. A lot of cars on pit road already. Some cars that were involved in issues earlier, perhaps. Kenseth's going to lead them down pit road. Let's see which of these lead pack cars wins the race off pit road. Lots of cars already coming off pit road with 48. But we're most interested in this one battle that's going on here. Timo Totodile getting off pit road now. Dave Blaney coming into his pit spot. Coming off pit road, here's Matt Kenseth. Will Blaney have anything for him? No. Matt Kenseth wins the battle off pit road easily, slotting into 4th. Dave Blaney and Kenseth will soon cycle back to the lead. '24 of Edison trying to get a lap back, I assume, by passing the 17, or at least I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe the 24 isn't the lap down. We'll see by the position updating here. No, the 24 currently running second. Is that second to the 17 of Matt Kenseth? Yet again, you hear the cries of rigged as Jacob Edison has slotted his way into second somehow. Right behind Matt Kenseth, but if it's rigged for Edison, it's certainly rigged for Kenseth, who literally has run top of the standings. Like, Kenseth won the first race and is now going to possibly win the third race as we come down to 8 to go here at Las Vegas. Kenseth will exit turn 2. No one near him. So as Kenseth potentially cruises to victory, let's take a look through the pack yet again. Second is Edison. Third, Rusty Wallace. Ricky Rudd 4th. Red Hat Gaming 5th. Andretti 6th, Stewart 7th, Glockchan 8th, Bill Elliott 9th, Dale Jarrett 10th, Ryan Newman 11th, Dave Blaney 12th, Jeremy Mayfield 13th, 14th for Kevin Harvick, 15th Jimmy Spencer, Craven 16th, 17th Masella, Ward Burton 18th, 19th Labonte, 21st for Riley Reed. And it's just been a bad day for some of these crews back here. Stuck in 34th. We saw Timo Totodile back here. And 40th, Jesusi. Not running a slow car. 32.444. Jesusi's best lap so far. If we check in on leader Matt Kenseth, 32.347. So she's shown ability to keep up with the rest of the pack. It just hasn't worked out. I'm not sure why, but it just has not worked out for the owner of Wet n Wild Racing. Five to go now here in Las Vegas. Kenseth cruising to victory, second place. Far behind is Edison. Unless something goes horribly wrong, we need a late caution or something for Kenseth not to win this race. Four to go. Kenseth cruising along. Three to go. Kenseth just continues pulling away from the pack. Unfortunate. Kenseth going to bring it to 2 to go here. Kenseth 33.044. Not going to make a difference. Running faster than the rest of the pack. Other than now 3rd place, Red Hat Gaming looking to make his way into 3rd. It'll be interesting to see if Red Hat Gaming can come out with even a 2nd place finish here. But Matt Kenseth taking the white flag honestly isn't much of a big deal. Kenseth running away with this race as Edison brings it into turns 1 and 2 just ahead of the 6. Kenseth pulling away even more on the backstretch. He'll bring it into turns 3 and 4 for the final time here in Las Vegas. Special K, Matt Kenseth wins it at Las Vegas for his 2nd win of the season. Kenseth. Watching back there, the 24 did stay ahead of the 6, who ultimately finished 3rd. So quite a race. Finishing 1st, Matt Kenseth, followed by Jacob Edison, Red Hat Gaming, Rusty Wallace, Ricky Rudd, Tony Stewart, Glock Chan, John Andretti, Dale Jarrett, Ryan Newman, Bill Elliott, Dave Blaney, Ricky Craven, Ward Burton, Riley Reed, Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Spencer, Jack Sprague, Terry Labonte, Jeremy Mayfield, running out the top 20. Then, way down there, you've got a terrible night yet again, or terrible race yet again for Wet and Wild teammates Timo Totodile and Jesusi. It's not sure what to make here of the season from Jesusi so far, but we will bring the 6 of Red Hat Gaming's crew on now, or the 6 of Red Hat Gaming. We'll talk to the 6 right now, live. Hey, Red Hat. Congratulations on the 3rd place finish. How does it feel? Good performance.
You're saying that you cock blocked me from 2nd.
Unfortunate, but the Matt Kenseth Jacob Edison 1-2 train just seems to be guaranteed to finish 1st and 2nd in the standings right now. Matt Kenseth has been a force to be reckoned with, so I'm just wondering.
They have been dominating.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what your plan is to deal with that dominant Roush racing car in Kenseth here.
Maybe a brake check.
That would work, though. Pretty sure there would be a points penalty for brake checking a championship contender just because. But yeah, that's always an interesting interview with Red Hat Gaming. The 3rd place finish today in the number 6 California Kool-Aid Club Viagra Ford Taurus. So thank you. And that'll do it here in Las Vegas. Matt Kenseth, your winner. Jacob Edison, runner-up. Red Hat Gaming, 3rd. Rusty Wallace, 4th. Ricky Rudd, 5th. And we will see you for the next broadcast, the next following race, which is at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Atlanta 500. Goodbye.